Hey guys, what's going on? I'm the Dog, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. In the last episode, we had a very not progress-filled episode, in which we resumed this mission here, and then I did stupid stuff, and Boyd died, and now we're back here to hopefully finish this mission. We have managed to recruit Zehark the Myrmidon, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, but we're still trying to get to all these houses and, well, defeat these enemies here, get these guys out of danger. Brahm's at pretty low HP, as is Mia, but Mia could probably come over here, kill this guy. Yeah, it worked pretty well. So how are you guys doing? I'm recording this on a Saturday morning. I'm looking forward to a weekend involving lots of video games, because, I don't know, it was a long week at school. Had a lot of homework and quizzes and stuff on Friday, and I'm just glad to be done. And I don't know. I spent a lot of last night. I've been spending a lot of time recently, just in general, playing. I've been using my DS a lot because I was playing through Golden Sun Dark Dawn, which a friend of mine gave me for my birthday like a year and a half ago. Ooh, nice. Adept plus a double hit means he can kill that guy in one battle. Cool. Yeah, my friend gave me Dark Dawn like a year and a half ago, and I had been telling myself, I know you're not technically supposed to need to have played the first two games to enjoy Dark Dawn, but I still wanted to. I had played through the first Golden Sun game on a ROM back in my emulating days, and I'd been telling myself, oh, I'm gonna either play through, or since I don't own it, watch an LP of The Lost Age before I play Dark Dawn, but eventually I just said, screw that, because I just wasn't getting around to it. And I wasn't playing a DS game at the moment, so I played through Dark Dawn. That was pretty fun. And then I played through Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones, which I got from the 3DS Ambassador program, which is, incidentally, pretty much the best thing ever. Trademark. No, okay, maybe not the best thing ever, but the 3DS Ambassador program is pretty darn cool. Okay, if he doesn't miss, Boyd might be able to kill this guy. Come on, yeah! So last night I actually finished the Sacred Stones. It's quite a bit shorter than this game. It's only 21 chapters counting the end game. This game's actually 30 chapters counting the last one, which isn't called Chapter 30. For some reason they just call it End Game. This guy can't quite kill the guy, but we can trap him in there at least. Come on, Kiran. Well, no lucky critical, but at least he hit, and got hit. You know, that's cool. That's cool. And now we have to worry about this guy, so we'll probably get Braum healed. Where's Riss? Riss is back here. Does anyone over here need healing? No, people over here are pretty much fine. Ilyana can kill this guy, potentially. No, she can't. She can attack him, but not do that well. I'm not gonna risk it. What about Rolf? He can't get to him. Alright, Oscar can attack him, and then Ilyana can probably finish him. Finish him. Yep, I think she can take down 11 HP, but my short-term memory is terrible, so, yeah. I'll just sit there, sort of, I don't know, trap the guy, whatever. Good, perfect. Assuming she doesn't get, you know, the 1% chance of missing. It's more likely that she would get a critical than miss, and both are unlikely. Yeah, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones is a lot of fun, and I still haven't gotten my copy of Fire Emblem Awakening, and it's annoying, and neither has my friend who pre-ordered the game, because they're just like having a shortage. So maybe I should download it off the eShop. I kinda like having physical versions of games, especially handheld games, but on the other hand, digital distribution is the way of the future, I guess. And more significantly, since it's stored on the SD card rather than the DS itself, I could potentially let's see. Let's move Braum into the range of Riss. I could, you know, even if like my 3DS broke or I had to give it away or something, I would still be able to keep the games that I had on the SD card that I had bought. And, you know, my Ambassador games. So maybe it's worth a shot. I don't know. I've never bought a game off the eShop before. I'll have to put money into my account, I guess. I mean, yeah, I've never used it before. Kind of weird. I've used the Wii Shop channel and stuff, but not very much, but I have. I don't know. Okay, Ike. Don't fail me. This guy has 1 HP. It would be pretty pathetic if you screwed this up, but now, of course, you have to get hit and get reduced to 12 HP. Whatever. It works. Now, I promise Ike will, indeed, be pretty much the best thing ever. Again, it's got a little trademark sign after it. The best thing ever. Once he gets a high enough level, but... Actually, he is pretty high level for being this early in the game, now that I think about it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, level 16? He's actually seems kind of over-leveled for this early in the game. Looks like Kieran is the most desperate for healing. There's no other enemies here, just this priest who can't attack. But if we sent someone out that far, we would have to worry about these guys, but I'm not planning on sending anyone out way over there. I'm just thinking about killing this guy. He's got the steel lance. Boyd could use the poleaxe, because Boyd's health isn't too bad. And we'll try it. Come on, Boyd. Don't fail me. Yeah! Because in my last attempt at this mission, it's stuff like that screwed me up. Well, that worked. Now, who can Riss reach? I think we're gonna have to move people to get them healed. And Mia actually kind of needs healing, but not that badly. But we can put her up here. What the heck? She's been waiting for healing for a while, so I'll just do that. We have some time to sort of sit around and get everyone organized here before we go out into an area where there are more dangerous enemies, like these guys. So, you know, we can heal people in whatever order. Let's just have Marcia visit this house, I guess. Oh my gosh, are you really fighting Dayan? Oh, that's so brave! We've heard so many rumors about Crimea's defeat. That's why everyone in town acts like they do. No one has the courage to stand up to those fierce Dayan forces. Everyone believes that if they just cooperate, life here will go on as it always has. Please, take this magic scroll. It was my brother's. He was murdered by the Dayan army. Fight for him, too. And we got an Elwind. Nice. I think I missed that in my practice run, so I'm glad that's there. Elwind is a more advanced wind magic spell that we could give to Soren. Let's have them trade. Yeah. I don't know. How does it compare to Gust, anyway? We could potentially give one of them to Ilyana, too, since she only has Thunder right now. Okay, so Elwind is actually weaker, less accurate, and has less critical hit rate than Gust. I powered up Gust that much. And they even have the same weight, so yeah. Gust is better in every way, and requires less skill to use. That's kind of ironic. But it'll be a good thing to have around nonetheless. Just, I don't know, have more wind magic last us longer, I guess? I don't know. Alright, we're just sort of consolidating everyone in here. We could send Kieran out, and wow, we actually could send Kieran out and murder this priest. Not quite, but, you know, we're close. Kieran doesn't seem to be very fast right now, and he's not that accurate, so he's kind of, at first. He takes a little bit of training up, especially since he stays. He doesn't gain... His skill is a little bit too low for my liking. He doesn't gain enough accuracy, really, over the course of the game, but, I mean, he gains some. He's still good, but, that is kind of his lowest point. Rolf's bow... Well, there's a 17% crit rate. You gonna pull off anything? Nope. Rolf really needs some levels. And my throat is apparently full of crap. In more ways than one, I would suspect. Okay. Zehark can only I'm so eloquent. Yeah, just use the skewer. See, it should be able to kill him, but there's still a risk of him taking damage. Yeah, about that. Oh well, there's only one other enemy after him, so hopefully he'll survive. I don't know, all these mounted knights is annoying, because this is pretty much like the first mission in the game where you encounter a whole lot of knights. I guess I'll just leave him here. Mordecai will go here to protect Rolf. And that means I should probably leave Ilyana out of his range, so she'll go there. Zeehart can sit here. He can be in the guy's range if we want, but I'll give him the killing edge since he's not in too much danger from. Okay, figures. He's gonna attack Mordecai. Well, that could actually be handy because it's hastening Mordecai transforming. Why is my jaw sore? That's weird. Hey, what do you know? It actually worked. And he blocked the house. Figures. Now that's dangerous. Commander Har, awake! This is no time to be sleeping. A subhuman has been spotted. Come, let us join in the thrill of the hunt. It's not. Even if we don't live to finger, McCoy's pups will take care of everything. Battle glory awaits! Would you allow others to steal this chance from beneath your very nose? Yeah, go entertain yourself, will you? Fight a soldier, or lance a peasant, or what you will. But for the love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Oh, you're such a... Fighting? Oh, wake me when it's done. That's it! I'm going by myself. What? Jill, hold a moment. Yes, have you changed your mind? You'll wait here with the rest of us. We don't move unless we're attacked. That's the word from the top. Ah! Okay, so that happened. And here we have some guys who are here being thingy-ful. And I should have expected these guys to move and not put Kieran out there. But what we're actually going to do here is heal Ike. Does the heals? Yep, the regular heal staff does enough. And then, we could, you know, support him with some people like Nephany, but she doesn't do that much damage yet. Okay, Ike's gonna take the Regal Sword, cause, you know, that's not the Regal Sword. That's good against cavalry. And he's gonna go up and be pretty much a boss. Come on, miss, yeah. I don't know, sometimes Ike seems like he's not that great, but with the Regal Sword, he is really overpowered. Maybe that's just... I mean, I swear, that must be, like, the main reason he's so good at this stage in the game. Just Regal Sword. Okay, this guy can move 8 spaces, so... He can hit up to here, which means Riss is in danger. So we're gonna put some units here to protect Riss and the people who are weakened, like Kieran. Soren will stand there. Marcia, I don't know. Oh, Braum actually did get healed, so he's not at low health. Well, we'll put him out here, since he'll be in a little less danger than Boyd, and Mia's back here. There we go. Oh wait, we haven't moved these guys yet, that's what it is. I was wondering, why wasn't the turn ending? Let's have some ranged guys weaken this guy, cause they need experience. Come on, Rolf, come on. Well, I shouldn't have suspected a critical or anything like that. At least he's accurate, but yeah. He's kinda pathetic. What can you do? Just use Thunder. Ooh, nope, no lucky critical or anything. Well, we could have Mordecai attack him, since Mordecai is in his beast form now. That could work pretty well. Yeah, I think this is actually the first time we've used the Laguz in a battle where they're not in the partner phase. Look at that. Pretty badass. I don't know. I mean, Laguz in this game are kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. Words are coming out of my mouth and I do not justify them and I do not know what I am saying. I do not know. Okay, ooh, I just remembered something that could potentially be kind of a serious issue very soon. Oh yeah, so I completely forgot, didn't even talk about that, just didn't even register that those Wyvern Riders came up at the bottom right corner of the screen. They're not going to attack you if you don't go down there and disturb them, so they're really not a threat. And I don't think you can gain anything by going over there, because, Jill, the reason she has, you know, her own name and everything and is unique from these generic Wyvern Rider guys is she is actually a recruitable character, spoilers, but you can't recruit her now. You don't get her right in this mission. But there is a way to make her join your team later. Actually, you don't even have to do anything. She'll join your team of her own volition. But right now, you can't. I don't think there's any way to recruit her. We talked to this guy in the last attempt, and he gives us a killer lance. Nice. That could go nicely on Oscar. Oscar's health is a little low, so I don't want to put him in the range of this guy. Ooh, he drops a Master Seal, which is, as we've established, entirely useless in this game. Brilliance. I guess we'll just keep these guys barely out of the boss's range, and eventually we'll have Riss be able to, you know, stuff and things. It's actually probably a good thing that I eventually decided against bringing up most of my army through this place. Because that area can be a little bit dangerous. We'll see why soon enough. I want to try to have Soren do this? Yeah. His rates are better with Gust than with Elwind. Overpowered custom weapons are pretty much the bomb. Just like Cuttlefish. Non sequitur! Bah! I'll say it anyway. Okay, Nephany can't actually kill that guy. Do you think she can kill this guy? And she can double hit. So if she doesn't miss, this will be a nice way for her to get some EXP. Because she, like Mia and Marcia, is one of those characters that starts out with kind of low stats and can be a little hard to train up. But I like her because she can be pretty good later on. She actually becomes fairly crit happy as well as fairly accurate. Even if her damage isn't the highest. Alright, who do we want to have kill this guy? Also, who needs healing? I think it's just Boyd. Oh, Kieran, right. Kieran's the one who's desperate for healing. How would Marcia fare? Use Steel Lance, that works. Assuming she doesn't miss, which is quite possible. Come on, Marcia. Yeah! I don't know. Some of the missions in this game can get kinda irritating because you just keep losing. Also need to be mindful of this boss's range for this area since he's got a bow, so we definitely don't want Marcia to be in range of him. Actually, we have that Draco shield. Who should we use that on? She has 8 defense at level 9, 8 defense at level 9 as well. 8 defense at level 13. Maybe he should get it. She has only 3 defense at level 12 because she's a mage. 8 defense at level 11, so a little lower on average. 3 defense at level 11, because, again, mage. He doesn't need it. 12 defense at level 15, probably doesn't need it. 7 defense at level 10 is a little low for a melee character. I don't know. He doesn't need it. He probably doesn't need it. I don't know. It seems like Zehark might actually be the most desperate for it, because Nephany and Braum have defenses higher than their levels. Riss could use it just to protect him from random attacks that might occur, but I don't know. He's not gonna be getting in that many battles. I don't know. Who was it? Zehark? Yeah, Zehark has kind of low defense. I don't know, since I might try to use him in this run, whereas I didn't in my previous run through this game, maybe I'll save it for him. That should work out. Okay, Kieran, back here, he needs healing. Riss, do your job here. Do your job. There we go. Did I already go over the sort of irony of when priest class change? I think I talked about that before, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't spoil stuff, so. And suddenly cows. So nothing happened in that enemy phase, so it looks like this boss doesn't move unless you provoke him, which is not surprising. I mean, he's a boss, and half the time bosses don't move at all. So I would be tempted to put Mordecai in his range, just because Mordecai is so overpowered, but as we've seen, the boss has a Laguz Slayer, so Mordecai would actually be quite weak to him. There's the bow issue as well, so I suppose we could, you know, put a ranged unit right at the edge of his range. But I don't want anyone to be in too much danger from that either. Boyd is the only other person who needs healing. Let's do that. Just get that out of the way. Like Soren, you know, he could do a good job of countering a ranged attack, but this guy's a high level and could do a lot of damage to a mage with low defenses with a bow. I don't know, let's put a defensive character like Braum out there, and should we have him use a vulner? Oh, we'll equip him with a javelin, that's it. And put him on the edge of the range here. That works. And everyone else we're just gonna keep out for now. I can probably do some good damage to the guy with the regal sword, so, you know, that should work out fairly decently. Just sort of consolidate everyone at the edge there. And, again, consolidating people at the edge. Oscar, I suppose I could use a vulnerary or something, but eh. Okay, how's this gonna turn out? Come on, Braum. Come on, be a boss. They're not fleeing. They're actually headed this way. It appears that we have underestimated the courage of our foe. And it does 5 damage. That's eh. Well, there's kind of a big level discrepancy. Oh boy, he gets a double hit. Well, that didn't work out so well, but now we've lured the boss out of that area where he's being protected by other enemies. And assuming those guys don't move, the boss is actually kind of vulnerable now. So we can, for instance, especially since he's got the bow equipped, so we can just melee him all we want. He won't be able to do anything. Are you the leader of this company? I am. You were the ones who freed the prisoners for our castle, were you not? And if we were? It appears my assessment was slightly inaccurate. I believed it to be the work of Crimean soldiers who had briefly regained their morale. Sorry to disappoint you. We're nothing but a simple company of mercenaries. Ha! Would you by chance... Would you be the same mercenaries giving succor to Princess Elincia? Enough talk. Move or die. Well, aren't you the one for badass one-liners there, Ike? Yeah, who else should we have melee him? His resistance probably is a bit low. Well, it's not that low, but we could do this, and it's actually pretty pathetic and unimpressive. Alright, whatever. Much as I'd like to give weaker characters some experience, I don't know. I don't want to waste this opportunity to do a ton of damage to him, so... Boyd, come on, hit him. Hit him! Yeah! And now, I can use someone like Soren to actually kill the guy. Or Nephany or Marcia, if we wanted to give them some, EXP. But if we send a melee character around to the back, they won't be in range of this guy, but they'll be in range of this guy. So they'll have to be able to take a hit from a level 12 knight with steel lance. Lance knight, rather. Well, we could do that. Or we could do that. Oh, she can't even kill him, so never mind that. How about this? She actually... That's pretty pathetic. I'm not impressed. What about this? Well, that works, actually. Alright, Mia. Do your thing. Yeah, this guy's stats are just too damn high, because he's a paladin. So we were the ones guilty of miscalculation. How shameful. Your Excellency, the rest is up to you. And there we are. We've done it. I mean, we haven't beaten the mission yet, but we've defeated the strongest enemy on the field. And Mia got some nice EXP right there. She is now, what, level 12? Yeah. Oh boy, my cat is entering the room. Strength up, that's good, even though one stat is a pretty lame level up. And she got a Master Seal. Which I probably will not use, except maybe to save a little bit of bonus EXP when someone's ready for a class change anyway. Okay, heal Braum. And we'll just put a nice little defensive line of units who can probably take a hit from that knight, okay? Okay. That's nice, I guess. Priests can be kind of hard to level up. Priests and mages, but priests especially, since they don't actually fight. Yeah, we'll put her there. I don't know, we're just kind of doing whatever. Where I think... I really got kind of screwed up by this a couple times when I was doing my practice run for this game. Because of something that happened partway through the mission, but it looks like I've pretty much avoided any danger that might happen from that because of the way I reorganized my units and had the smaller party come up here and just kind of progress through quickly and sent the main group through there. I think that was actually the better option overall. So I'm kind of glad I did this change of strategy. I'm going to keep Oscar out of the guy's range since he's at low health, but I'm going to put Mordecai in it. He might come over here, take the opportunity to get the loops. Oh, here we are. All these men, and they're still having problems. Did I make a miscalculation? Ah, it's him! yeah! We saw earlier that the Black Knight was in town, but I don't know that we saw exactly what house he was in. But yeah, it was that middle one that I was kind of treading lightly around. You may have picked up the hint. And if you have guys in his range, he will move and will attack them, and it's pretty much a guaranteed kill against anyone. He's a level 20 general, that's a class changed knight. So he's basically as strong as a general can get. Look at that. His strength, skill, and defense are all maxed out, plus he's got a defensive bonus, maybe from his sword, Alendite, which can attack at range, and has a ridiculous amount of power. Look at that, might 18. And yet he still has a movement range of 6. Not to mention, really high weapon skills, and some really good skills over here. It's a good thing Ilyana is just barely out of his range, although we're getting to move her anyway, so what does it matter? I'm actually just gonna put her all the way up here, because this guy... Oh. We're really at the point where we can just kind of be reckless and do whatever, because... I mean, there's basically 2 dangerous enemies left, but this guy I don't think is going to move off that spot. Alright, who wants to do some damage? Well, she's not doing much damage, but she can double hit, and the other guy's not too accurate, so why not? Worth a shot. Good, missed. How did she hit him from all the way over there? Because she didn't move back up again. It's really kind of funny, the animations for this, because they always attack the horse when there's a knight on horseback. They're always just attacking the horse. I mean, the weapons, like, go through the horse and sometimes hit the guy's leg or something, but, you'd think it would be the horse who would die first, not the actual enemy. So we'll put Mia up here to protect Ilyana. She'll keep the neon blade on her. She could use the Master Seal and become a sword master right now, but, I'm not going to do that, because then she would lose 10 potential level ups, and so her total stat gain would be way lower, and she would end up being a much less impressive sword master. Well, this episode's also dragging on a little bit, and the last one was just kind of tedious and weird, but, we should finally be able to finish the mission in this episode, and I don't think there's that much in the way of cutscenes after this one, so we're pretty good. We're pretty good here. Pretty good. But yeah, we managed to avoid being in a ton of danger from the Black Knight being there. So yeah, I'd say we're doing a pretty good job of this mission, actually, after that initial screw-up in the last attempt with Boyd getting killed and everything. I think we should be able to finish this without a hitch. Have I mentioned I like the music in this game? I like the music in this game. I mean, you know, not every song is super impressive, but it's just catchy. It's catchy. You know, Marcia, you're not really impressing me with your dodging ability here. Aren't Peg Knights supposed to be really good at dodging things? I mean, her speed is amazing, but... oh well, whatever. Ilyana want to kill this guy? I mean, she can't actually kill him, but she can come pretty close. Use the Elf Thunder, why not? Maybe she'll get a lucky crit. Come on, no. Whatever. Just leaning back from the mic. Okay. How about Nephany? Can she finish him? Because I really want to give her some EXP, because she can be pretty cool later, and she's the only soldier you get in the game, meaning she's... no, wait, that's not true. You get 2 halberdiers in the game. There's one other guy who you get, who's a halberdier, which is the improved version of a soldier. We've seen a couple of them as bosses and mini-bosses. So she's level 10 now. Yeah, when I was younger and I was playing through this game, I would always use a Master Seal. Like, as soon as I got them, I would use a Master Seal on some... I would usually use it on, like, one of the new characters. Sometimes I used one on Rolf, or sometimes on... I remember using them on Nephany and Braum, and while it does make them really good at the time, their overall potential really is hurt a lot by it. So you want to avoid using the Master Seal. They are dangerous items. Literally, the only time when they won't hurt you is if the character is already at level 20, in which case all it does is saves you 1 level's worth of bonus EXP. Really kind of pointless. Rolf can kill the priest. He's such a nice person. Maybe he'll get a lucky crit. 4% chance. Nope. Okay, whatever. I don't know. Snipers are one of the most crit-heavy classes out there, but Rolf's still got a lot of leveling up to do. Who else wants to come in? Z-Heart can do it. He'll just use the steel sword, no use in wasting the killing edge. Yeah, Z-Heart is a bit easier to use right off the bat than Mia. I did notice his defense was a little lacking, but he has more strength, and the killing edge just makes him really awesome. Just overpowered weapons make anyone good. Well, want to have Ike attack this guy with the Regal Sword, maybe? I don't want to waste the Regal Sword if it's not necessary, though. Maybe I'll have Mordecai attack him. Mordecai's actually about to transform back, but he should be able to kill this guy anyway. In fact, it looks like it's a guaranteed kill. Bam! And I like how he's also got the kind of anime effect thing, like when some characters get a crit, he just goes through the enemy, basically. I don't know, I kind of imagine him, like, biting onto their head and shoulders and doing, like, a flip over them. Doing an acrobatic pirouette off the handle. Okay. I promise that... No, I don't. I always do this. Oh, I promise that's the last time I'll make that joke. No, it's not. I can never hold off anything like that. I just can't resist. Even Homestuck references. Nothing is safe from me making stupid jokes about it. Nothing! Blah. Blah. Okay. I'm done. I promise. I'm done. So the only enemies left are those Wyvern Riders, so we can just arrive. Oh, first we might as well give Riz some EXP by healing someone who needs it. Oh yeah, we don't even need Ike to go over there and arrive. Right, it's, Oscar who needs healing. Yeah, victory arrive means literally anyone can reach the end point and you'll win instantly as if you had seized. So, who do we want to give the honors of victory to, eh? I know, we'll give it to the small child who's one of the lowest level members of our team. Ross, clear the map for our... God damn it, I said Ross again. I really have been playing too much Sacred Stones. What can I say? Ross was an awesome warrior. The mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now, how to proceed? He's not supposed to be that British, is he? I'm changing his voice around again. You're not impeding that ship. I won't allow it. One of Gallia's beast warriors. I've met you once before. Yes, at the castle near the Sea of Trees. From where I'm standing, we've actually met twice. Oh. I saw you that night, standing in the light of the full moon, the night you murdered Sir Grail. Haha, so you were the one traveling with the Beast King, eh? Interesting. By measuring his aid strength, I will naturally learn more of the king's true power. Hate to tell you this, but my king is not to be measured against the likes of me. He is far beyond that. All the better. Now then, let us begin. And we get a neat little battle here. Yep, we actually use a battle with the same sort of graphics engine or whatever you want to call it. That looked unpleasant. But Ranulf survived it. But he doesn't appear to be doing much to the Black Knight there, so that's kind of disheartening. Why? Why do my attacks do nothing? Kind of weird how they can talk in beast form. You fight impressively. However, you are no match for me. Huh? Rise. Leave this to me. You are one of the prisoners. This knight will not raise his hand to me, correct? Go now, quickly. If you insist, I'll give proper thanks when next we meet. Commander Har, let us pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans. We cannot allow them to escape. That was a good nap. Well, looks like the fighting's over. Form up. It's time to withdraw. Commander! Listen to me, Jill. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were injured in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. It's because of my father that I must not return home empty-handed. I must have something to show him. Please, simmer down, girl. The Black Knight has ordered us to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? That would be suicide. Correct. So let's move out. Blast. Okay. My Lord Black Knight, the ship is departing. If we ready our own ship and set sail without delay, we can overtake it immediately. Listen to me, Day in General. You will withdraw from this place. I will not allow you to pursue that ship. Who are you supposed to be, fool? You have no idea who you're talking to, do you? Gather your men. Withdraw. I will not repeat myself. Do it now. Yes, at once. Huh. So again, we must wonder, just who is this Sephiran guy who calls himself a monk? Are you sure that's true? Yes, you can ask these two for more details. The two of us, we're here representing the townsfolk. You say that a green-haired lass boarded that ship. Yes, she had a very noble bearing about her, and she was beautiful. Her name was Ellie? Ellen? They called her something like that. It's true, Princess Alincia. My luck has changed. All of us, all the townsfolk, are ready to cooperate in any way we can, if you would keep that in mind. Believe me, I understand your loyalty. Well then, you there, come here. Yes, sir, right here. Get these two worms out of here. Find the hardest physical labor in this town and get these fools started. Work 'em from dusk to dawn without stopping. Work until they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir. Understood, sir. But that's... Why would you... Stop your whining. How else am I to reward worms vile enough to sell their own princess to the enemy? Enjoy your payment, you greedy dastards. Our own princess? That's not... It can't be. It can't. No. No one's best no ever. And with that... Oh no, we're still on the ship. My Lord Ike, how wonderful. I didn't think you were going to make it. I'm sorry to have worried you. Oh no, I'm just happy to see you well. So very happy. I doubt the enemy will pursue me this far. A warrior such as you, wounded. Did a Beork give you that bruise? Master Gifka! Ow! The king told me to come and check on you. Don't move. You're plenty banged up, but nothing appears to be broken. There's one among the Daean army whose power is overwhelming. To move with such speed with all that armor, I tell you, it's not right. And now the king's forced to use you, his shadow warrior, to check up on me. Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. No matter what happens, they will not approve of an alliance with the Beork. Nothing to be done about that. Every one of our elders' retainers has the memories of Logu's subordination. Even the king. If Princess Alincia were not King Ramon's orphan, I doubt he would be willing to aid her. Perhaps you're right. At any rate, the princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog? No signs of carelessness, I presume. Of course not. Even the elders will bend their ears to hear what that one says. That one is special, after all. And how do you see this? Princess Alincia's drive for the reconstruction of Crimea. Does she have a chance? Who can say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. So this company, which has done nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom. That's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? All gambles are dangerous, Master Gifka, but no mistake about it. Dane's next target is Gallia. We must go home and prepare. And with that, No! Chapter's still not over. Princess Crimea. Did she board the ship to Benyon with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries? Yes. The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. Has our worm worked itself into the group? It appears that our worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company. All is going as planned. Now we let them swim as they please. There is one thing. I met someone unexpected at the harbor. Who? The Prime Minister of the Benyon Empire. What? Is that true? If he is nosing about, we must not make any mistakes. Did he give any indication that he had caught on to our plans? That I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster. Nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and the medallion. We must wait and watch until such time as we can strike. In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Gallia. Be smart. You must not allow Gallia to bring their full might to bear. Understood? As you will. And finally, with that, the chapter is over. And this was, once again, too long of an episode. I don't know, maybe I'll probably leave it unchanged, is the funny thing. Okay, well, I'm the Nuffer and I will see you guys next time with more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Bye!